but he's also flexible enough to recognize, I think, certain situations. Like, I know you're out on Ramondre. He especially now that Gibson tore his ACL, you definitely can't be out on Ramondre. Now you got to kind of, I think what Vrabel is realizing is fans on the outside tend to yell more, fix the problem by getting rid of the person. I think what Mike Vrabel has realized is you still have to coach these people. You still have to get them to where you want them to be. Some people aren't just going to get there on their own. And it feels like every player respects him. I do think, Jay, it didn't work for Mayo that he was a former player. It works for Vrabel that he was a former player, and they both have championship credibility. But I feel like with Vrabel, there are guys who kind of look at him and be like, okay, I can understand why he fit in a locker room, yada, yada, yada. There's player that just oozes out of Mike Vrabel, even though he is the guy to say, here's the way we do things here and be the head coach and hold people accountable.
Yes, and I love that you talk about Gerard Mayo, right? Because Gerard Mayo back in the day was probably in the Patriots locker room, and everyone was like, look at fucking that dude Mayo over there. He's such a fucking gangster on the field, and he just sits over there and doesn't say anything, right? Mm-hmm. Like in the locker room or whatever it is. It just, but I will say, the final thing I'll say about Mike Vrabel, a lot of people love to say how he was not part of the Belichick coaching tree, right? He went to Ohio State, Urban Meyer, whatever it is.